guys, how are you? Fine? Okay. Now today we are going to discuss or we are going to perform the practical for that CR. Okay. This experiment purpose is to find out the capacitance of the capacitor. Do you people fully aware about this electronic component of the condenser? Okay, there are the two plates in between the material are there. Okay, ceramic, electrolyte, both are the a lot of different types of capacitors are there. But here is very important. When you use this electrolyte capacitor, that type positive and negative is terminals are there. Okay, and you have to identify this positive and negative terminal. Otherwise, what will happen? When you connect at the reverse form, it will blast. Okay. So now, main aim of this experiment is to find out the unknown capacitance of this capacitor or condenser. Now, for that CR experiment, you just see here. Okay. Here is the 230 volt supply. Those who are lying on your home. Okay. 230 volt AC. It has to be connected to this part, and this is nothing but the transformer, and it is nothing but the step down transformer. Means it convert 230 volt AC into 12 volt AC. This is the 0 and this is the 12. 0 to 12 volt AC on the secondary. This is the primary coil. This is the secondary coil. And one terminal of this is connected to the key, and another terminal of the key is connected to the milliammeter positive, and milliammeter negative is connected to the capacitor's positive, because here we are going to use electrolyte capacitor. And how to indicate that, you just see here. This is the capacitor. Okay, right now you just hold. Here is the just like as the band. Okay, here is the band like. So this terminal always indicate the negative, and another color is for the positive. Just see here. This is the whole curve, but here is the just like as a band or just like as the cross. Okay, directions are there, and that means it is a negative. Okay, and this positive terminal is connected to the milliammeter, and its capacitor's negative terminal is connected to the resistance, and resistance another terminal is connected to the transformer. जहाँ ट्रांसफार्मर से स्टार्ट किया था हमने, ऐसा क्रॉस घूम के बराबर यही जगह पे आ गया. एट दैट टाइम वी आर चेंजिंग द लोड, मीन्स वी आर चेंजिंग द आर. दैट्स वाई विथ इफेक्ट ऑफ दिस कैपेसिटर एंड अदर थिंग्स, so we want to measure the voltage over here, and this voltage is nothing but the VR, and here this voltage is the VC. Okay, so now we are going to measure this. When you go the observation table, so you just see here, this is the resistance we are going to change. This will be the current. Right now we are putting in circuit the milliampere. You have to convert milliampere into ampere. This will be the voltage VR across the resistance, and you calculated these values. Now observations are there. Applied voltage VC is equal to 12 volt. Okay, frequency is the 50 hertz. Okay, and now we will make the connection and to show you how to perform the experiment. Now first we will making the connections. Okay, here is the transformer, primary 230 volt, secondary multi-core outputs are there. We are using the 12 volt. This is the 0, common 2, 4, 6, 12. Okay, I am putting wire here, and this 12 volt connected to the key. Okay, at the time of the making the connections, you have to remove the key. Now this is the capacitor. The positive of this terminal is connected to the key. No. So milliammeters positive has to be connected to the key. Okay, and now this negative of this ammeter is connected to the positive of the capacitor. This is the positive terminal. Okay, we have to connect it here, and this negative terminal of the capacitor is connected to the resistance 1 terminal here, and resistance 1 terminal is connected to the 0. ओके, जहाँ से हमने स्टार्ट किए वहाँ पहुँच गए. तो वी वांट टू मेजर दिस वोल्टेज VR. दैट्स व्हाई वी आर गोइंग टू कनेक्ट हियर एज द voltmeter, as a AC, volt AC. Okay, now I am going to put on the circuit. Right now the key is removed. Okay, key is removed. So now I am putting your resistance is in infinity. Okay, all are 0. This is the multi-core resistance box. I am putting here. You just see here. Here your resistance is infinity. So I am writing here as the resistance infinity. With respect to whatever the current you will get, you just see here this milliammeter 0. That's why 0. And whatever the voltage 30. Okay. Now I am going to change the resistance. Resistance. See here. This is the 5 knob is in 5 position. This 5 multiplied by 10 means your resistance is 50. Now you just see the current milliampere. You have to convert this milliampere into ampere. So right now I am writing only for the 204 milliampere, and your voltage is 10.41. Now I am going to change. Right now it is a 50. I am right now changing it is to the 100. This is the 0, this is 0, this is 0, this is 0, and this is the 1. 1 multiplied by 100 means 100 ohm. I am writing here 100. Corresponding current is 11 milliampere, 115 milliampere. Voltage is 12.02. Again I am increasing this 100 and plus a 5 multiplied by 10. 15 plus 100, nothing but 115. You just see the your respective current milliampere, 80 milliampere, and your voltage is 12.49. Again I am increasing this as a 200. You just 2 multiplied by 100. This is 0, this is 0, this all are 0. Only this 200. So 200. So with respect to that, you will see your milliampere current 56 and voltage is 12.71. Now I am going to change as a 200, and this is the 250. It is nothing but the 250, and that will be nothing but the 46. Your voltage will be 12.78. Now 300. You just see here 38, and your voltage is 12.61. And in this fashion you go to up to the 500 ohm by increasing in 15. Okay, and you try to take. Now once you will get the value, this value has to be converted to ampere. Easily you can calculate the Z, this V upon I, Z square and K square. Okay, all the values you have to calculate by using the scientific calculator. Now you want to calculate or your results intersect of the SC. It will give from the graph. Capacitance of the given capacitor you have to find out, and phase angle theta, power factor in cos theta. First you have to find out the Z. Z is nothing but the V upon I, and Z square is equal to R2 plus XC square, and XC is this. Intersect of this. So I am going to tell you. Okay. Now once you calculate this Z square and R square, so you plot the graph. For the x-axis R square. This is the calculated R square value, and for the y-axis you have to put taken as the z square's value, okay, here, and you draw the points, then you will get in this type of the graph, okay. But this plays an important role. This intercept is nothing but the xc square, because this is the r square, this is will. Now xc is nothing but you square root of xc square value, okay. You have to measure this 0 and this value, okay, that will be the xc square, and then easily you can calculate the xc, okay. And xc is nothing but you just intercept of the z square 1 upon omega square c, and c square is nothing but the 1 upon intercept into omega square. C is equal to 1 upon intercept this, and this nothing but the, by calculation microfarad 1 upon 2 pi f under root of the square intercept, whatever the intercept value at the axis value, okay, you can put here 2 pi, and frequency is the 50 hertz. Easily you can calculate, okay. This is the way you can perform this practical, okay. Its main aim is to unknown if you want to calculate, or if you don't know the value of the capacitors, by using this experiment perfectly you can calculate the capacitance value of your condenser or the capacitor is in microfarad, is in Faraday, or whatever may be, picofarad, nanofarad, microfarad and Faraday, okay. Thanks.